Hey, what is going on, y'all? So I was on Twitter and I was looking for some suggestions, and I saw Leafrog, this little green guy over here. We got, and I thought he looked an awful lot like Froakie, just kind of green instead of blue. So I thought we'd work on making his evolution, Frogadier into Frogafern, my version of Frogadier. Now, Frogadier's got this very top-heavy body, so that's what we're playing on. That's what we're working with, right? So I kept him kind of top-heavy, but I wanted to move it. So this time it's like it's going to play a little differently because, Frogadier keeps his arm out all the time in order to make himself look wide, but he's actually very skinny. This time he's actually going to be fairly wide on the top instead of having to pretend. So he's going to be a little bit more, a little bit larger around the neck because then I want to move it down to the belly. See what I'm saying? And now we have Frogafern, the normal grass-type Pokemon, evolution of Leafrog. It is a normal grass-type Pokemon, and it originates from the idea of gremlins. Its ability is Toxic Boost because it is a bit of a scientist. It likes to work and use toxic substances, so it would be boosted. It also has the ability Galvanize because if it was to be attacked by a ghost type, because it is so smart and so used to using elixirs and learning about nature, it would learn how to hit the ghost with a normal type move by turning it into a grass type move. It is a fairly large creature and has a very similar shaped body to that of Frogadier. So it is a very rectangular on the top, heavy top, skinny bottom sort of shape because it is a frog. And it is very fast, like a frog, has high special attack because it is a mage, as you could tell from the inquisitive nature. But because of such, it has low HP. Its flavor text says, traveling from town to town, this nomad is seen rarely. However, loves to mimic and observe other species. Seafood is its favorite meal. Seafood is its favorite meal because it has little spears on its hands and feet. Its body is entirely developed in order to study. All right, so moving on. I was really thinking that we'd move this towards the idea of more of a toad, this wide creature, because he is supposed to be getting larger, not just lankier. And in my honest opinion, Greninja looks like a lizard, not a frog. So I moved all the energy down into the belly. Maybe he's a tree frog or something. Maybe. He probably is. But he still looks more like a lizard to me. So we changed things around, and I was really going for that boss, gangster, shopkeeper, toad kind of energy that was in a lot of older anime, like Spirited Away. And here's an example of one of the toad. This is a toad from Spirited Away, so it's sort of like I remember the ghost hand. Yes, that was awesome. Great old hand-done animations. But yeah, so here we are. It is very, very large and intimidating, so therefore it has a lot of HP. And its special attack gets boosted even more, along with its defense, so it can handle a lot of physical moves. But from other special attacks coming towards it, it is very challenged because it is very much so focused on the physical world. Its flavor text says, living amongst humans, it learned how to disguise itself as a person by adopting plants to grow on its body. They are often hired as assassins because he's a ninja. So, and that is all that I have done here. If this gets a lot of views and some likes, then maybe I'll do it again. But if not, I'm going to move on to other things. So I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll do one more just to see how it works out. But I'm not. This took a lot. So if this doesn't get any attention, then I'm not going to keep up with it. But all right, thank you so much.